Hello everybody, Dad Bod to Bad Dad here, and welcome back to Losing the Last 20 Pounds. Some of you may know that I did lose 100 pounds in 6 months right here on this channel. You can go back to my very earliest videos and see all my trials, my tribulations, my failures, my scale successes, and my non-scale victories. But do that after this video because I think you're really gonna enjoy and find some motivation and inspiration along your weight loss and body recomposition journey. A lot of people have been subscribing specifically because of this series I've created, Losing the Last 20 Pounds, and I'm blown away by all the reception, the likes, the comments, the positivity. So stick around because I think you might really enjoy following along on my last bit of my weight loss journey. Now, losing 110 pounds in 8 months was great, but I didn't quite get down to the weight that I want to. I've been talking about it on all these videos for the past 5 weeks. I really want to join a natural bodybuilding competition and compete. I don't want them saying, oh, he looks great for losing 130 pounds. No, I want to get rid of the loose skin and have the loose skin surgery as well. That's why I've been updating on the loose skin every week. And if you stay to the end of the video, you will see me stripped down and you will see me in bare form with my loose skin, minus the naughty bits. So let's get home. Let's brew some black coffee. Say that 5 times fast.
Brew some black coffee. Brew some black coffee. Brew some black coffee. Brew some black coffee. Brew some black coffee.
Subscribe, like, get down and comment and let me know where you're at in your weight loss journey. We're gonna weigh in, talk to you about the weight loss, and then at the end of the video, before I go to the gym, we are going to do a loose skin update again. Still not getting comfortable with taking my shirt off in public, and that's another reason why I want to get the loose skin surgery. Obviously, I'm not doing it just to be a bodybuilder. That is going to be a hobby of mine, because if I was going to go full-time bodybuilder, I would probably jump on that gear, and I'm not doing that. We're going to stay all natural, stay all healthy. If that's for you, I love following those guys on YouTube and social media in general, but not for me. I want to be healthy for my family, and I want to live a long time. Not necessarily saying that those guys won't. You never know what can happen. You never know what kind of genetics you have. But for me, I feel like if I went on that stuff, I'd be dead within 10 years. Gonna keep it healthy, gonna keep it natural. About to be home, about to weigh in for you. Let's go. Before we dive into that weigh-in, I just want to talk a little bit about my week, because after day 3, which would have been, I guess, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I weighed in and I had lost 4 pounds. Now, after that, I definitely ate out quite a bit and ordered in quite a bit. So there's definitely going to be some bounce back from that. I'm not expecting to have gained weight this week necessarily, because I did do really well with my workouts. I think I got like 5 in, and being that I was able to go with my fiance a bit more, the cardio was way more on point and the abs were phenomenal. I didn't eat terrible throughout the week, but I definitely didn't do as best as I could. And again, didn't track the calories, the 2,800 calories I was trying to hit for my 6'1" frame, and right around 200 grams of protein. Extremely difficult, especially when you work and you're not able to take breaks to eat. But this is all a learning process, and I'm glad to have you guys along with me. So let's go ahead, get in the bathroom and weigh. Before we weigh, I am gonna take one more dump, so give me a minute. Well, sweet. That is almost a whole pound lost this week. And if you know, I've been wanting to lose about a half a pound a week. I lost 0.8 of a pound this week. So I'm right on target and just a bit above. Of course, if you take out the outliers of the last 4 weeks, I suppose. So let's go ahead and grab some coffee and let's talk about it. Let's talk about what I can hone in on this week, even if it's not calorie counting, even if it's not tracking or TDEE or any of the things that could potentially, mess up my former fat brain, if you will. Because if you've followed me for a while, you do know this is a constant battle. You also know the scale doesn't lie. So you have to find some sort of balance in between the two, and there's got to be some sort of compromise. You have to be able to face the numbers, but maybe somebody like me who grew up with very disordered eating can't track calories, because when I do, you would think it's a great thing. It's, oh, you're being more cognizant, Joshua. You're doing your thing. So I guess that's one way to look at it. But I mean, if you've looked at this weight loss journey of losing the last 20 pounds over the course of the past, I guess this is week 5, but it's been 4 weeks of losing weight. I've literally had a net gain, because whenever I try to go and count calories or restrict myself too much, I go off the wagon. So I'm gonna go back with my original thought that lost me 100 pounds in the first 6 months, and just know that I know what I'm eating. I know what I should be eating to be successful along this journey, even in the last 20 to 30 pounds. It's very hard, it's very challenging, but I'll tell you what, it's worth it. We're gonna continue with this week's progress and keep losing and maintaining that muscular frame. Stay tuned, let's talk about it, and then I will get you that promised loose skin update along this last 20-pound weight loss journey. Let's go. So I'm gonna take this weight loss journey a completely different direction this week for the benefit of you guys and for the benefit of me. This week, I am going into it a whole lot more positive. Now, 0.8 of a pound does not sound like a whole hell of a lot. But when you only have 20 to 30 more pounds to lose along your weight loss journey, you're gonna take that and you're going to just celebrate it. I think being grateful and celebrating every win you have is absolutely important. And that's something that I got away from in the past 4 weeks of having my failures. I didn't look at them as growth. I only looked at them as a setback, and maybe, like I said, and I will say, I did give myself a little credit, and I think last week's video, or maybe 2 weeks ago, you can go back and check on the playlist here. But I did say my body seemed like it wanted to grow at the time, and maybe that's why it was holding on to the extra calories. Now I know I did drink a lot of hydration packets and Gatorade Light, and that can definitely make you hold on to stuff. I've been on creatine for quite some time, 5 milligrams a day for life. I do cycle off that stuff too. That'll make you hold on to some water weight, but I just feel overall like with spring break being, I guess now a couple of weeks ago, and having a surplus of calories and a surplus of rest, my body's like, let's go, let's grow. This week though, I can tell my body has reverted back to wanting to hold on to the muscle, but lose that last 20 pounds. Stick with me guys, because I surely do appreciate all the new subscribers. And if you're not a subscriber yet, do consider get down and subscribing. If you're on a weight loss journey or have struggled with weight throughout your life, I can relate to you. Because I am the way I am now doesn't mean I didn't have those struggles. So for this week, everybody in my audience, let's work on being grateful and showing gratitude and being more positive, because that is the way that I lost 3 digits of weight in the first place. Like, I would have never lost 110 pounds on this channel had I not shown gratitude. Let's not make this video too long today. It's been a fun one. Love having that weight loss. I do want to eat. I do want to get to the gym. I do have a lot of things to get done on this beautiful Monday, and I've got to edit this and shoot it out to the YouTube world. Thank you, YouTube almighty gods, for getting these videos out to people. They've been a huge success. Now let's get you that loose skin update. This is with no pump, only a few sips of black coffee. What you're seeing is the reality of a weight loss journey. This is the real deal weight loss journey, guys. I don't know how else to put it. So if you find value in that, give me a like. And also, give me a like for taking off my shirt. This is hard for me to do. And one of, if not the biggest reasons I am going through with this weight loss loose skin surgery. So let's go. Let's take off this shirt. Let's clip on my... Never feels any better each and every week. We're gonna spare you guys from the naughty bits, but just let's give you that double bicep pose. Now last week I told you about this big cystic acne thing on my back. Please forgive me. It is healing. It was a friggin' mess, and not to get too graphic with you guys, but it is still back there. We'll show you it this week. Back double bicep. Let's give you a little vacuum pose. Yep, and I don't know, nipples definitely low. Talk to you guys about that. Want to get those higher. You know, what they'll do is they'll cut them off, make a new hole, sew them back on, sew that hole back up, stretch this down, get rid of this little double pouch thing I got going on. But while I'm happy with my results, holding on to some muscle over the course of the last 3 years and adding about 10 pounds, we can do better. And not to say that I don't want you guys to be body positive or confident about your body, or not to say that I'm not. I am so much better off than when I was 335 pounds heading to 400, because every single year was gain after gain, and just, oh, now you're in a 3XL shirt. Next year you're going to be in a 4XL shirt. Are you going to be able to find those clothes, those jeans? Because quite frankly, I got some weird body dimensions, guys. And going to Ross for those oversized jeans just wasn't cutting it anymore. But now that I'm in a large shirt, about 32 to 34 inch waist, the world is at my disposal. And the fact that I can go out each and every day without having to worry about how I look in my clothes is phenomenal. But I want to get to the point where I can be like this, show it off to the world, and then not have to worry about it as well. It's getting better, but you got to admit, like, if you were overweight since you were 7 years old, maybe even 6 years old, I guess, if I'm being realistic, you wouldn't feel so great with the shirt off either, being called titty boy and, you know, getting titty slapped and all this stuff. Excuse the language, but it's a very passionate subject for me. I became stronger from it, but how much did I lose in confidence over it? I've gained a lot of confidence over the past 3 years, having the weight off and keeping it off. Let's keep it going. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, guys. I really do appreciate you.